Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into One Piece chapter 1129 titled Living Dolls. There's so much to unpack in this chapter, from intense character moments to deeper lore reveals and an overall fast-paced story that's sure to get any One Piece fan excited. If you're enjoying these reviews, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. With that said, let's get into it. The chapter kicks off with the community living inside the temple in complete panic. People are screaming about how the sky is falling, and there are cries for the great sun god to calm down. The sun god himself is in full rage mode, charging through his temple, furious at the Straw Hats for the destruction they've caused. What makes this even more intriguing is the way that one of the Straw Hats described the sun god, not as a deity but more like a demon. That subtle observation sets the tone for what's to come as we start to question the true nature of the supposed god. As all this drama unfolds, the Straw Hats are riding on the back of the Great Iscat from the last chapter, adding a layer of excitement to the action. And Nami, she absolutely shines in this moment. She quickly reads the blueprint of the temple, memorizes it in seconds, and then discards it, showing just how sharp and efficient she can be. This is Nami at her best, quick thinking, adaptable, and always a step ahead when it comes to navigating tough situations. She even spots another exit in the distance, giving the crew their best shot at escaping. Then comes the bombshell. The sun god reveals that the temple they're trapped in is actually a giant detention center, designed specifically to keep giants locked inside. This revelation hits hard, especially since Sanji points out that the sun god is speaking like a samurai, giving his character even more complexity. Is he a god, a samurai, something else entirely? As if this wasn't enough, the sun god pulls out a giant landing net ready to trap the great Iscat and the Straw Hats inside, but of course, Zoro and Sanji, the wings of the Pirate King, are more than ready. They both prepare to cut through the net, which the sun god claims is made of metal wires. This leaves him confused and questioning how these humans can defy such impossible odds. The plot thickens when the sun god mentions the domain of the mighty ear god, a giant rabbit that the Straw Hats had killed and eaten earlier. The sun god starts laughing after learning about the rabbit's demise, saying it's giving him goosebumps, which is a strange reaction to say the least. Then comes a major lore drop. The sun god knows Hadrudin, a giant from Luffy's Grand Fleet, but makes it clear that he doesn't recognize the Straw Hats. This little bit of information is huge because it connects us back to the greater world of One Piece and sets up some major developments down the line. The fact that the Sun God knows the Straw Hats by name adds another layer of tension to the story. He's not just some random villain, they're dealing with someone who has deep knowledge of their exploits and potentially dangerous motivations. We also get a flashback with Road, a character who's been somewhat mysterious up until now. He's seen talking to Mugen, the crow Zoro defeated in the previous chapter, and then to Hajrudin. Road's disdain for humans is clear when he talks about how Hajrudin has no pride for wanting to serve Luffy and his crew. This scene might be hinting at a broader conflict in the future Elbaf arc, where giants have strong prejudices against humans. Will the Straw Hats be able to change their mind? This could be a major theme moving forward. Coming back to the present, Nami, in a fantastic moment, uses Zeus to strike the sun god with a massive thunderbolt. It's one of those scenes that remind us just how powerful Nami has become, especially with Zeus by her side. And then there's Luffy. He uses Gear Fourth to smash through the temple walls, giving us that classic Luffy breaking through barriers moment. This raises a big question. What's waiting for them on the other side of that wall? Could it be the true Elbaf Island that we've been anticipating for so long? Only time will tell, but I think we're getting closer to the big reveal. Before we wrap up, I've got to address some insane power feats we saw in this chapter. Usopp's lethal green star skull bomb grass is so powerful it's actually bigger than the sun god. Sanji uses Ifrit Jambe without needing to spin to heat up his leg, which is a huge evolution in his fighting style. And Luffy is casually using Gear 4th Kong gun in his base form. This is massive development, showing that the Straw Hats are getting stronger passively over time without needing intense training arcs. Overall, I think this chapter was a step up from the last one. The pacing has picked up significantly, we've had some lore reveals, and there's some fantastic character development, especially for Nami and Luffy. I'd give this chapter a solid 7.5 out of 10. It feels like we're on the verge of something big, and I can't wait to see what happens next. If you liked this review, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with your thoughts on the chapter. Do you think we're heading to the real Elbaf soon? What do you make of the Sun God and his connections to Hadrudin? Let me know, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.